Hi, welcome back to my channel, guys. Next part of Wicca. I'm not a Wiccan. I don't practice Wicca. I've just studied it. I have diplomas in it. I have paperwork. Trust me, it doesn't mean anything different. It's just I like to have something to show for the end of it. That's all. I studied many different crafts because at a point I was lost and didn't really know what I wanted in my path, but I've kind of worked myself out now and know which path I'm taking. This is a very beautiful path. It's a harm none, so, but it's just not for me. Obviously you can reach out. There is plenty of research. There's books, there's communities, and there's people out there. So please do your research every time. Your path is your own. It's your own choice. You do not need to be forced into doing anything you do not want to do, and always remember that. I'm sorry if there's background noise today. It's a busy household and it's daytime, so bear with me, guys. We're on the manifestation of disease, and a bit of scientific research comes into this because it seems that stress and negative energy, such as negative relationships in our life, negative people in our life, can actually make our illnesses much worse. That being said, the belief is that we have such a powerful connection between our mind and body that we should be able to heal our own illnesses. I just want to state, always seek medical professional advice first. Never assume that you need to sit at home and heal yourself. This is more of a positive influence you can bring into your life. Doctors, nurses, medical profession is always the first way forward. I just want to make that really clear. Stress can make illness worse, but it can also, and this is done through scientific research, it does break us down. Stress is the body's warning system. It's a signal that something needs to be addressed. It's in small doses, it can kickstart your body to take action, but too much can cause illness and even disease, as shown in scientific research. Stress is absolutely no good for anyone at all, especially when you have a long-term illness, but stress is no good for even the common cold, okay? Stress is no good for anyone who has such things as cancer, lung diseases, diseases of the internal organs. It really does make that illness far worse. I mean, it's the body's reaction to change. It reacts in the physical, like a physical way. You feel the pain, you see the changes, but there's also the emotional and the mental responses as well. But there's also the ethereal responses. So there's a lot more responses to stress that our body produces that we don't even think about. Stress can really lead to some bad anxiety reactions, even causing long-term physical illnesses. Long periods of stress cause such things as headaches, backaches, upset stomachs, chest pain, and far worse things have been scientifically proven, such as cancer. Thousands of adults suffer from adverse health effects from stress, and many, if not all, visit their doctor and they are diagnosed with some kind of stress-like condition behind it, as well as with it. Stress can also cause problems such as high blood pressure, diabetes, skin conditions, arthritis, depression, and even anxiety. And some say that chronic stress can actually cause more serious diseases. Learning how to better manage stress through simple techniques like meditation, guided imagery, deep breathing, it can really aid to our minds being more at peace. Of course, the first step would be eliminate any negativity in your life that is not needed. Anything that's bringing you stress, that's causing you anxiety, relationships, work things, deal with them in a more positive manner, and the ones that don't need to be in your life, then just simply walk away, because that will help you so much. It's unreal. The mind and body, they are so linked. Really, really they are. They are very linked. And the more you can learn to tune into your body's ability to heal, the better chance you will have to fight illness and disease. But that being said, medical professional advice is always the first step. This is just an added extra. So remember, see your doctor, see your nurses, etc. Never ever push that to one side. That's still very much the first step and very important. This is more of an aid to go along with treatment that you're already having. Psychosomatic medicine is a modern medicine. It's been adapted in modern medicine terms. For the ever-increasing list of diseases, it recognises as being of mental origin or caused by the mind. Various bacteria or viruses, they contrast and bombard us in many ways, don't they? They mutate, especially viruses. They change. Various bacteria usually doesn't change, but viruses do. We don't always get sick, though. You know, your subconscious mind and your body have an amazingly effective system for eliminating the various disease-producing organisms, that's why there's so many bacteria upon the earth itself and around us, but we don't get sick from it because our subconscious is eliminating it before it gets to our body. Apparently so, anyway. Your resistance to anything is lowered when your mind blocks the efficient functioning of your protective mechanism. So it's like disorders and diseases that are caused mentally or directly in psychosomatic illnesses, or even indirectly. It's contracted because of the lowering of the body's natural resistance. Some believe there is a mental cause to every manifestation of disease and disorder, such as in shamanism. You can go through shamanism, I think it's sweat boxes and do all that, and believe it or not, there's many people that have done this and come out completely healed at the end, and really a very different person. Your doctor, obviously, is the first step to help you cure the cause. But it's important that you're also aware of this connection so that you can help yourself at home. Negative thought patterns may cause varying manifestations of illnesses in different people. Every negative pattern effectively causes an undesirable illness, or, you know, even if it's just a rash on your skin, toothache, your eyes being runny, very simple things as well. It's not just talking about like the big things, even little things that it causes. And when those little things first start to appear on the body, if it continues, sooner or later they're going to turn into bigger things. You know, it's a stress reaction. It's what the body does. 6 mental poison pockets. While this concept would seem to be a more, well, you need more knowledge in it, I suppose, and a lot more time to sit, research and discover. This is sort of breaking it down so that you can understand it a little bit better. We have 6 mental poison pockets that can cause a lot more stress, therefore have that unneeded effect on the mind, then transferring into the body. Our first pocket, hatred, resentment and bitterness. Second pocket, anger, confusion, frustration. Third pocket, impatience, greed and anxiety. The fourth pocket, pessimism, being cynical and defeatism. The fifth, revulsion, guilt and fear. The sixth, inferiority, introversion and antagonism. Hatred, resentment and bitterness could in turn cause things like boils, skin rashes, blood disorders, heart trouble, allergies. Confusion and anger with frustration can cause pneumonia, tuberculosis, disorder of the eyes, the ears, the nose, or even the throat. The pessimism, being cynical, and the defeatism can cause low blood pressure, anemia, polio, diabetes, leprosy, and even lead to low income in life. Fear, guilt, and revulsion could cause accidents. You can become more accident prone. Cancer, which is a really bad one. Poor sex, boils, and bad blood. Antagonism can also cause accidents, the lack of friends, heart murmurs, and that comes along with the introversion and inferiority as well. There's a book out there if you're interested in this kind of thing, and I've studied it a lot, and it's a very good book. It's Louise Hayes' book, You Can Heal Your Life. This is about our thoughts create vibrations and how they can affect or attack your body as an illness. It's a very good book. I'll pop it in the description what it's called. Definitely worth reading if you like that stuff, if you like to read what can be linked. Of course, I'm going to state this again because it is important. Doctor's advice is always needed first. Please seek your medical professional's help. Then you can begin to help yourself. Harnessing cosmic light is done in many ways, from meditation to deep breathing to a simple visualization where you imagine a healing white light pouring down through your body and through the chakras. Meditation has you tuning into your higher mind, enhancing your awareness of your connection to the universe. This type of meditation, it encourages spiritual awakening, but is also wonderful for helping to heal the mind and the body. By elevating your perspective on life to a higher level, you will start to feel better. You'll begin to realize that you are of a vast universe and that you're so essential to nature. It's in the truth. It's infinite. In other words, you are not just a bag of bones. You are a spiritual being and you can rise above. In the light of this, once you have that realization, everyday concerns that may have sort of bothered you before day to day begin to fade into the background. Gradually, they absolutely disappear. Cosmic light meditation. Find somewhere comfortable, quiet, where you're not going to be disturbed. Rest your hands loosely in your lap and close your eyes. Bring awareness to your breathing. Take 5 to 10 deep, slow breaths in through the nose and out through your mouth. All the while keeping your attention on the feeling of your breath moving in and out. And as you do this, begin to feel relaxation taking over you. Visualize a sphere of light surrounding your entire body. This can be any colour that you feel is right for you. Healing, gold and violet usually work the best. Imagine the light shining and glowing more and more brightly. As it does, visualize yourself gradually rising up to the sky. Allow yourself to travel as far as the mind will take you. Keep rising until you can see all of planet Earth below you. Look back on the planet and bask in the sensation of this newfound freedom. Take as long as you need, as long as you like. Enjoy the sensation and enjoy the peace. Imagine that the light of the entire universe is washing through you, creating a sense of peace and balance. If you want, focus on a particular ailment. Simply imagine the light, envision it washing through your body in the right area, cleansing all of your illness and disease. Next, envision you are surrounded by an infinite number of celestial bodies, stars, planets stretched out before you. You have the freedom to journey wherever you choose to travel. Any place in the universe you choose, it's entirely up to you. Follow your intuition. Let imagination guide you. It's important to remember this is your time. You're meditating, okay? This time is for you. Envision that you are so light, lighter than a feather. Choose anywhere in the universe that you so please. Spend as much time as you can, obviously, in that imagination. When you're ready and you've completely finished your meditation, bring awareness back to your breathing. Take 5 to 10 slow, deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Wiggle your toes, stretch your fingers. But before you get up, take a few minutes to lie down and rest. This is a cosmic meditation, and it's extremely powerful. You might not realize how much difference there's going to be. You may not realize until you stand up what the difference is, at which time you may even get a little light-headed, so give yourself a few minutes before coming round. You don't want to sort of stand up and knock yourself back down. Have some water at the side of you, that always helps me. Sometimes a thin blanket is needed just because I tend to get cold when meditating. I'm sure that many do. It's something that generally happens. You can almost do this as well through every chakra point. Some people find this more hard, that's why I said almost. Some people prefer to start there and then try and head on to the chakras. For some strange reason, when I've ever done like healing through this, I've always found it that people don't adjust well to the chakra one until later on, until they've had some practice. That being said, some people can do it straight away. We're all very different. And it revolves obviously around the concept of the ethereal body. The ethereal body resembles the physical in both shape and dimension, but it does not have a physical form. The ethereal body is said to draw the energy from the sun via the solar plexus chakra, from the earth through the root. So it works with the elements, what's all around us every day. Every living thing has 2 body types, a biological and an etheric, just existing beyond the biological body. The etheric body contains the life force energy. This etheric body resonates at a higher energy frequency, so it vibrates much higher than our body does. It causes an electromagnetic force field around your body. It's known as the aura field, which is what most people know it as. And all of this is important if you're interested in chakra healing, because the chakras, they interface between your biological body and your ethereal body. This auric field resonates at a much higher frequency, depending on whether your chakras are healthy or unhealthy, open, closed, regarding that. It kind of depends. Chakras are the transforms of energy, like radio channels. They transform, they transmit, they take it in and sort of scan and send it back out. Cleansing and balancing your chakras means that you're removing blockages from your energy. The whole process of living, breathing in the earth can cause energetic blockages from pollution, from violence, negative people, all the same things that we've just spoke about, really. Cleansing and balancing the chakras can completely realign your energy. Blockages of the root chakra can cause the lack of vitality, the lack of energy, stability, the lack of feeling safe and secure. It can cause financial problems too. You can ground yourself via the root chakra, which helps you feel more safe and more secure in life in general. The sacral chakra, which is the lower sexual organ region, can, if it's blocked or if it's not working right, can lead to lower back pain. It can give you blockages in creativity, sexual issues. much related to passion and relationship issues. The heart chakra, this is generally lack of self-love, it's confidence issues, it's living problems, depression and illness if it's not working properly. The throat chakra, if not working correctly, can cause sore throats, colds and communication issues. The solar plexus is the central, and if this gets blocked, it can cause things all over the body, even vision problems, it can manifest in breakdowns. If the third eye is blocked, that can also cause eye problems, ear problems, nervousness, much stress. But the solar plexus is like the window of all the chakras. So if that's blocked in a bad way, it may affect the rest. The crown chakra can cause confusion, depression, irritability. It can even be related to Alzheimer's disease or epilepsy. However, the doctor's always the first call, as I've said before. Energy fields, they interact with other people's energy too. So when someone enters a room and you go up to them and you introduce yourself, etc., you're having a conversation, bear in mind that you're interacting with their energy. So you're taking their energy in your aura. Have you ever sort of been around a person that's made you feel sort of agitated and you can't work out why? It's because your energy does not resonate with theirs. You are vibrating higher than they are, and you can feel they're not on the same wavelength. That's the feeling that we get through our intuition. So being intuitive can mean that you are in balance with what's going on through your auric field. You're in balance with your chakras, which is definitely a good thing. And I'm going to leave this one here, and the next one will start with a simple chakra system and a clearing to help you understand the cleansing of the chakras. And hopefully I can show you this on myself or someone else so that you can see how I work with chakras when I do it. Love and light, thank you for listening, and many blessings.